I made a dress out of this back in the day. I think this was the sleeve part. It was like a camo, a brown digital camo, and I used this for the sleeves, I do believe. Some of the stuff I've made, I'm like, I wish I had it right now. But anyway, this is upholstery fabric. Today is Friday, March 20th. I am talking about Simplicity 9239. This is all of this fabulousness that you see behind me. So this is the second pattern that I'm completing in my Cut It Out series, I'm calling it. I batch cut back in the summer of last year. I batch cut a lot of stuff, and so now I'm sewing it up. That's the short end of the story. You could check out some of the other videos to get caught up if you wanted to, and if not, that's okay too. But here we are today. Simplicity 9239. I decided to do view C, which has 2 upper pockets. At the last minute, I decided to put 2 lower pockets on. And when I tell you this jacket is shaping up nicely, I just started it yesterday. I sewed most of the day yesterday, and it was so good. You know how you spend days sewing and you're like, oh, this was good. This was really good. So anyway, let me show you what I got done and what I have left to do. I decided to do a couple of things, and I'm like, this is really good that I'm doing this now, because had I done it earlier, I don't know that I would have taken the time to really do it like I wanted to. I don't know if I would have been trying to just get it done. I started with these 2 pockets. I knew that I wanted to put these 2 pockets on because view C, which is the one that the model is wearing, has 2 upper pockets, but no lower pockets. And for some reason, I had imagined that I was going to do lower pockets, but I didn't have anything cut out. And so I didn't want to mess any of this fabric up. This fabric is on my website for sale. And so I said, let me just find something else. Well, here I have, this is so pretty. So I decided to put the 2 bottom pockets on here. I think that looks so good. When I decided, okay, I'm going to put like an applique on here, first I thought about embroidery, because I have an embroidery machine. And I was like, no, I'm just going to do an applique because I have a bunch of that stuff. So I may have to do some needlework on the inside of this pocket to get that to stay. But I'll get to that if and when the time comes. Here's what we're looking like on the inside. You're only supposed to you cut 1 yoke. But when you cut a single yoke, you have to finish the seam some kind of way. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cut two pieces for the yoke and do the burrito method, so I won't have to finish this part. I am going to either do flat felled seams on this or flat felled seams. I'm going to finish it some kind of way. That's where I am today. I want to decide what I want to do for the seams. I won't get to sew all day today, but I am delighted with the progress that I've made. I'm delighted that how it looks. I've also gotten the sleeves done. When I knew that I wasn't going to be able to continue sewing yesterday, I said, you know what, let me do something fast and quick. So this is the sleeve with the patch, and then the cuff will be in the denim. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I will see how far I get today. Tomorrow is Saturday. Well, let's just deal with today. I was going to try to predict what's going to happen, but I'm not going to do that. If I had to say how much I wanted to get done today, I would say that I would want to get the collar stand, the sleeves, and the cuffs. So if I can get that done today, it'll be great. Hope you are having a great day. It is like high 60s outside today. Gorgeous. Got my patio door open, so we'll see how far I get. Let's get it. Happy sewing. Okay, so real quick, I have this cut out as the collar and this as the collar stand. So as it stands now, this would be the only brown that's on here unless I decided to do brown buttons. But I am seriously thinking about leaving this as the collar stand to kind of go with the yoke, and then doing the collar in this upholstery fabric, which I definitely would not need interfacing if I did that. What do you think? All right, I decided to go ahead and cut the collar out of this remnant piece of upholstery fabric that I have. I think I'm gonna like it. The only reason that I would not use it is if the collar stand can't bear the weight of the upholstery fabric. I will not have to interface this, so that's a good thing. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I am back. It is 6:09 in the evening, same day, and I did decide to go with this collar, and I'm glad I did. I am so glad I did. I just realized that you're going to be able to see my stitching here, which is fine. I reckon so. And then here is the back of it. So yeah, I am liking the way that this is looking so far. I have to attach this. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. It's kind of close to these pockets here. And it's always a problem here from like this is, you know, it's curved. So you really have to take care with that. But I am just thrilled. So let's see. I have to do the sides, stitch the sides up, pockets, cuffs, hem, and buttons. Well, and then finish this part off too. I have this part hemmed, but not this yet, so. I forgot how nice it is to work with denim. I need more denim in my life. This denim is really nice. I don't know anything about the weights and all that kind of stuff. It just feels good. It's not heavy. You know what I mean? It's actually not heavy at all. I would say it was light to medium weight, but it just sews up so nicely. I love it. So that's it for today. This jacket is just, the process has been so delightful. I was going to say simple, but it's even better than that. I'm glad about that. Until next time, take care. Initially, I had talked about how I wanted to do flat felled seams. And because this has a pocket, I didn't do that. I decided, you know what? I don't want to put that much time into this jacket, right? And I have a choice. I can choose to do it or not to. I did find a tutorial, I think it's on the fabric store, that tells you how to do a flat felled seam with an inseam pocket. It was a great tutorial. But then you know what? I decided I just didn't want to do that for this project. Hello. I am doing just a really quick pop-in to give you a progress report on Simplicity 9239. Today is Friday, March 27th at about 6:26 in the evening. I am just about to start sewing today. I don't think I've sewn since, it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to double check to be sure, but this jacket comes together so nicely. It needs to be pressed too, so don't mind that. Let me just take this off of here. So instead of doing a flat felled seam, I decided to put this piping, not piping, what is this called? This is seam bias binding. I have a ton of this stuff, so I'm like, I might as well use it up. I kind of did the same thing. I did exactly the same thing that I did on the jacket for New Look 6351. I have to do this side still. I have to stitch this facing area here. I top stitched this, and I can do this pretty good, right? It's this part back here that would get a little messy. I decided I'm just gonna slip stitch the back facing, just that little piece right there. The patches are sewn on the sleeves, and one of the sleeves is constructed because I was about to put the sleeve on, and I said, oh, let me give an update. So what I have left to do here is put the sleeves on, add the cuffs, hem it, and then that'll be it. Oh, buttons. Buttons and buttonholes. That's another thing too. I haven't decided what kind of buttons I want to put on here. If I could do everything but the buttons and buttonholes, ooh, what you talking about? Because then I could do that tomorrow and then I would be done. It's quite possible that I could be done with this project by tomorrow. So stay tuned. This has been so much fun. This is really fun too, sharing it with you. So I'm about to get to it. Until next time, take care. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, March 28th, and I am talking about Simplicity 9239. I came on last night and talked a little bit about what I was going to do last night. I think I was thinking I could get the jacket done last night. I don't know what I was thinking. It was late when I started. But right now it's 5:09 in the evening, and what I was able to do was, I'm looking at the jacket over there, I was able to do both sleeves. I knew that I wanted something to go on the sleeve as well. So I put this is what I did last night. So I did the sleeves and put the cuff on. Now the cuff is not totally secure, right? I have to secure the cuff down, the tough cuff. I have to secure the cuff down. I think I'm going to do some top stitching. I'm almost sure that I'll do some top stitching on that. And this is what the other side looks like, excuse me. So this is the other side. Can you see that? I don't know. And I wanted to stick with the pinks, right? I almost put some red roses on here, but isn't this just so pretty? I mean, this is so pretty. I'd still have to do this pocket, right? This is basted. So here's what I have left to do. Complete the cuff, insert the sleeve, make the pocket, right, which I'll probably do first on this side. So I need a pocket on this side. Do the pocket on this side and hem it. And I think that'll be it. I have picked out buttons. I selected buttons this morning. So we will see how far I get tonight. I'm not under any pressure or anything like that. I would love to have this done by this weekend, but if I don't get it done this weekend, I'll just pick it up next week. Next week is going to be kind of a busy week, but I'll just fit it in where I can. So yeah, just a little back view. Ouch. Here, and of course you're going to have some strings on something. I love this. I love how it's turning out. It has been really fun committing to getting these things done. So I'll try to come back on later if I can, to let you know how far I got today. But if not, next time. Until next time. That being said, I'm going to get to it and hope you're having a great Saturday.